Namaste, good morning. Thank you for joining the practice this morning. As always, please practice according to your conditions. I give plenty of variations, but you don't have to do them. You can be sure that you respect your limitations and think of the practice as an offering. So when you consider that all beings are, to an extent, being affected by everything that we do, say, and think, we won't just say anything, we won't just do anything. So practice in a way that will reflect the most compassionate way possible to yourself so that that is transmitted to others. So on that note, let's begin. So let's sit quietly, close the eyes, and bring the attention within. Creation, the divine essence became part of all living beings everywhere. Tune your mind to the supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around us. Fix your mind on that alone. Rest your thoughts on that alone. To live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. Om Namah Shivaya mantra. I bow to the inner light. Om Namah May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. We find the following words in the Bhagavad Gita. Knowledge, breath, and practice. Meditation is better than knowledge. Renunciation of the fruit of action is better than meditation. Peace immediately follows such renunciation. So let's put that into practice, knowing that when we bring ourselves into that place of service, it renders a heart pure and a mind calm. And it attracts divine attention. So now let's do the mantra for purification 3 times to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know it, just allow the sounds to wash over you. Imagine that the Guru is chanting through you, that you're channeling the Guru. You derive all the benefits. If you do know it, do it with conviction and with volume so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within and all around. And try to do each time in a single breath. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bhiantraha Sachihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bhiantraha Sachihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabahya Bhiantraha Sachihi. Do a few rounds of purifier pranayama to purify all the nadis within. These are psychic receptors found all throughout the body. They said there's over 350,000 of them. When they're pure, when they're fully purified and open, you can realize more for yourself. You're at your full potential, and then what you create, manifest, you can share with all beings. So let's imagine that on the inhale, you're bringing all the purifying effects up through the body, sweeping up all the impurities. Exhale, imagine you're expelling them out with a breath. Remember that the main purifier is to remain in adherence to the ethical rules, yama and niyama. So try to always be in adherence to the ethical rules and those observances of yoga, which help to purify the mind, the body, and the spirit. So for this technique, inhale for 4 counts through both nostrils. Hold the breath for 12. We apply the locks on the breath retention. Exhale out through the left side. For the breath retention, imagine you're pulling the pelvic floor up towards the navel. It's as though you're trying to get the anus to meet the navel. Push the button to the front of the spine, contract the buttocks. That's a root lock. For the throat lock, as you inhale, raise the chest as high as you can. So when it comes time for the breath retention, you just tip your chin down, press the chin against the front of the chest. And the back can stay straighter that way. We don't want to hunch the back. We want to have a free passage for the breath and the vital force to flow. The tip of the tongue, tooth, mouth, and the teeth will seal off the lock. If you really can't get your chin anywhere close to your chest, you can use a little pillow there if you need to. The attention to the space in your eyebrows. Okay, so left hand in Jnana Mudra, the Mudra consciousness on the left knee, right hand. Second and third fingers fall down to the palm, turn the palm towards you, thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. This is Vishnu Mudra. When you turn the palm towards you, no longer Vishnu Mudra. But we still use this for the alternate nostril breathing techniques as well. So sing up tall and straight now. Breathe out completely, empty the lungs. Inhale through both nostrils. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Third eye attention. Apply the throat center root lock. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side slowly and with control. 3, 4. Release the locks, remember. 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. 3,
4, hold the breath. Everything stops. All the activity of the mind, body, and emotions as though they're frozen. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. 3, 4. Hold the breath. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. 3, 4. Hold for 12. 12. Out through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And one more. Inhale. 3, 4. Hold the breath. All the attention to the space between the eyebrows. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale up through the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the right hand down now. Take a moment to observe the state of the body, the mind, and emotions. No expectations of what you should or should not observe. No judgment as to what you do observe. Just be like the witness watching it all. So now let's do alternate nostril breathing. We'll do count to 3, 12, 6. For simplicity, we'll just breathe in through the left side. Close both nostrils for 12. Exhale through the right for 6. Inhale through the right, back this other reverse way. So hold the breath for 12. Apply the locks again. Exhale out for 6. So 3, 12, 6. In left, out right, out in right, out left. That's one cycle. So let's begin. This helps to bring the mind into a state of calmness and free of cravings, which ultimately brings mind into a state of restlessness. Restlessness eventually turns, and those cravings can turn into attachments, which ultimately leads to suffering. And none of them are conducive to meditation. So let's try to quiet the mind. Sit up tall and straight. Breathe out completely, empty the lungs. Close out the right side. Inhale from the left. 3. Close both nostrils for 12. 2, 3, 4. Apply the locks. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the right side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale through the right. 3. Hold all the attention to space to the eyebrows. 6, 7. Keep the shoulders down as the chest that lifts up. 11, 12. Exhale out through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale through the left. Hold. 12. Out through the right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for the right. 3. Hold the breath. 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale through the left. Hold for 12. 9, breath again. Tune your mind to Supreme Divine Consciousness as within. Exhale out through the left. 5, 6. Inhale through the left. Hold. Since we don't have a lot of time, we just learned the technique, but when you're doing on your own, try for at least 12 cycles. Exhale to the right. Then you really start to feel the effects. Inhale to the right. 3, hold for 12. Exhale out left. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do one more round. Inhale. Hold for 12. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. Release your right hand down. Again, take a moment to observe the state of the body, the mind, the emotions. And throughout the practice, remain in this mindset of observance. Be the unaffected, actionless witness who is in fact the true self, immutable, stainless, infinite, unaffected by time and death, birth, always there. And equally present in all forms. So let this be a celebration of how divinity manifests in this universe through all the magnificent beings. And with that, let's begin. Come to standing. And we'll, of course, warm up the body first. Just to move the joints, heat them up a little bit, hands on hips, circle the head, take it all the way around. Try to get your ears to shoulders, the chin to the chest. Try to see all the way behind you, maybe even a wall or the floor eventually. Move, of course, according to your conditions and your abilities. And then go in the opposite direction. Now, right arm spins backward 4 times, and then switch directions after each 4 cycles. Loose arm. And then left arm. Make like you're spinning, winding up to throw a ball. Time forward. Bring both arms up over the head now. Take hold of the opposite elbows. Bend to the left. And then go to the right. Try not to make folds in the waist. So elongate as you come up through the middle before you bend. And then go back up. And then to the right. One more time. Reach up, lengthen the torso, go to the left. Keep the side body smooth. Free wrinkles, come back up and go to the other side. Back to the center. I like to do little circles over the head. Mostly have neck and shoulders starting at first, but then the chest and upper back come into the movement
The circle is getting larger and larger. Eventually, the whole trunk spins. If you feel apt to do so, dive down. Now the forms come right across the tops of your feet. Make like a windmill spinning its arms. And then coming all the way back up, go in the opposite direction now. Remember, all beings are experiencing this through you. So try to make the experience as wonderful as possible. If it doesn't feel good to you, it won't feel good to anyone else. And then eventually again, perhaps the whole trunk circles. And then coming all the way back up. Release the arms, shake out the wrists, move the fingers very, very fast. Feel all the joints and the hands being shaken. Any which way, up and down, fling them like the wings of a hummingbird, so fast that the fingertips disappear, or circles. Good, then continue to shake the arms, slapping the sides of the body, the head flying in all the directions. Loosen up all the joints in the upper body. And then conclude. Next one, tap into your inner child, lion sneeze. The eyes go wide, the tongue hangs out of the mouth, looks like this. Let's go. Release some tension. Good. Come back up. And now Dharma calls them jumping, calisthenics, but you might know them as jumping jacks. The arms loose, heavy, tap them over the head. Now the feet, tap the feet very, very fast on the ground. Feel as though the feet were like raindrops in a rainstorm, extremely fast. You can spin around in circles if you like. The other way. Both feet at the same time, like you're riding on a racehorse. And then conclude. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Now the arms go out to the side. Feel free to bring your left hand to a wall if you like. Swing the right leg back and forth. It should feel like a pendulum. It's like going out of control. And then the other leg. Watch your toes, bend your toes back so you don't stub them on the ground. Knee to the shoulder, try to get your toes to get to the back of the head. And then conclude. A little bit easier when you're holding onto a wall or something. Bring your feet together. Now, inhale, sweep the arms up. 2, lift the heels. 4, 5, 6, come back down. 2, gradually. 3, 4, try not to allow the heels to hit the ground heavily. It should feel like they're landing on a cloud. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, reach up very high and then come back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, engage your leg muscles and the abs. Come up. 2, really push and reach your toes. Feel the area underneath the rib cage lengthening and hollowing. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Inhale, come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach up even higher. Hold the breath. And come back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower the head back down onto the chest. The chin back down in the chest in a gesture of humbleness. And stay in this humble mindset throughout the practice. Let go of all expectations, for these are a form of mental attachment that ultimately, again, leads the mind into a state of restlessness. So now let's come to the front of the mat. Surya Namaskara.
together at the heart and a gesture of gratitude for all that we have, all that we are, all that we can do. Everything is meant to be shared. So let's always stay with that intention in our practice. Raise your arms up over the head, arch back, and come down. Bend your knees if you need to bring your hands on the ground. Right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. Then into your high plank. Knees down, let's bring the seat all the way back behind the heels. Glide between your arms, brush the nose grounds coming forward. Roll the shoulders down and back, take the head back, chest open. Take the seat back. If that's a difficult transition, you can just come forward into the sort of like a baby high plank, rounding your back. Drop your hips to your hands, chest forward, the head goes back. So do whatever entry is suitable for you. Take the seat back, come forward. If you're gliding, brush your nose to the ground. Good. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the seat, allow the head to go down below the arms if you can. And then the right foot comes forward. Modification, you can lower the left knee down. The foot doesn't make it all the way. Just use your right hand to push the foot further forward. And then the feet together, belly on your thighs, head down. Come all the way up to standing, reach up and back. And then Pranayama, hands to the heart. Go up and back, stretch the whole front of the body. Hinge at the hips, come down. Uttanasana. Left foot goes back into the plank. Knees down, the seat goes back. Sometimes it helps if you push off with your toes. Propel your body forward through the arms. And then the other, all the way back again, come forward. Turn your fingers out a little bit, pull your elbows into the sides of the body. And one more time, take the seat back. Make like you're dragging the floor towards you. And this may also help the body move forward with more power. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the seat, the head goes down again, soften the line in the back. The left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. And come all the way up. Reach up and back. Engage your buttocks and upper back muscles to help you when you go back. Hands to the heart. Keep going. Raise your arms up. And don't worry too much about the breath, but just try to move in a way that allows the breath to remain steady and even. Right foot back. When the breath is steady, the mind tends to, it has that same effect on the mind. The mind stays calm. The seat goes back, come forward. And back again. Good. Move with grace, with power. Be like the serpent. Put yourself in the body of the serpent. Be regal and wise, fierce and fearless. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot comes forward. When you come forward, if you're taking a big step, shoulders move over the fingertips so the foot doesn't land with a big heavy thump. Feet together. Keep the movements quiet, graceful, all the way up. So as not to disturb the mind. Hands back to the heart. Think that you're always trying to stay in a meditative state. So no jerks, no aggressive loud movements. Left foot goes back. That will cause disruption. Into the high plank, the knees down, the seat goes back. Come forward. Move like a snake. Embody all their qualities. Take the seat back. See yourself in a form. That's the first step of cultivating compassion. And then all the way back. And also 3 times plus of those can imitate the forms on all levels, cultivating physically, mentally, and spiritually. Merge with each form. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward. See the divine within each and every form. Uttanasana. Right back up, arch back. And then back home, Pranayama. Raise your arms up. And go down, Uttanasana. Right foot back into your high plank. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, forehead down. Through this time into upward facing dog. If you can, push with your hands. Lift the thighs and knees away from the ground. If it's too much, keep your thighs on the ground for cobra. Bend the toes under, move a little bit. Push their hips forward, the shoulders back, nose up, look like a dog howling at the moon. Now try to do this without creating a big fold across the lower back or the back of the neck. Telescope your trunk out of the hips. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift your seat, allow the head to go down. Sometimes you just need a visualization in the spine, trying to keep it smooth and continuous. No interruptions, no sharp bends. Good. Try to get your chest close to the ground, the belly towards your thighs, your forehead to the ground. Now the right foot comes forward. Anjalyasana. Feet together, Uttanasana. Try to get your seat right up in line over your heels eventually, your belly with your thighs. So if you need to keep your knees bent, that's okay. And come right back up. Pranayama, hands to the heart. Keep on going. Reach up and back. Hinge at the hips, fold the body in half. Left foot goes back. Into the plank. Ashtanga Namaskara, knees, chest, forehead down, through into your upward facing dog. Now between upward and downward a few times. Round your back, tuck your chin in, Adho Mukha Savasana, and come forward again. Round your back, push your heart between your shoulder blades, and right out through the center of the chest, back the other way. Hinge at the hips, come all the way back, and come forward again. Roll over your toes. Telescope your neck out of shoulders, the trunk out of the hips. And then back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Stay here, melt the heart in every sense, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Good. Now the left foot comes forward to the hands. Feet together, Uttanasana. Push your seat all the way up as high as you can. Using a body push against the legs will help this action. And then right up to standing. Reach up and back. Pranayama. Go up and back. Go down, Uttanasana. Right foot back. Into the plank. Any entry into upward facing dog, if you want, can do chaturanga. Change it up a few times throughout the practice into upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. This helps them move, work for you, different joints, but without fatiguing them too much. Now the left leg goes up. Open up your left hip, look underneath your left arm. See if you can lift your right heel, bring the left foot up even higher, and push the right heel back down. And then break the pose, bring the left foot down. The right leg goes up. Again, open up to the right. Look underneath your right arm, lift the left heel, lift the right foot even higher, and then push your left heel back down. Now look between your hands and bring the right foot between the hands. Feet together, Uttanasana. Right back up. Pranayama, hands to the heart. Infuse all the movements of love and devotion. And then fold the body down. All the movements express the surrender to the divine grace. Left foot's back, the humility into high plank, knees, chest, forehead down. The intention to serve without any hooks, without any attachment or any expectation of reward, and any attachment to the result. And then back into Adho Mukha Savasana, right leg up. Lift the left heel. Again, keep your hip closed this time. See if you can get your head to the ground. Push your left heel back down. Raise your right foot up even higher. And then release. Pick up the head. Lift the left leg up. Lift the right heel. And then see if you can get your head down to the ground. Push your right heel back down. See if you can get your left foot even higher. Now pick up the head again. Look to your hands and bring your left foot forward. Anjalyasana. Uttanasana. All the way up. Back to Pranayama. Let's add on now. Raise your arms up. Go down. Bend your knees, your belly on your thighs. Join your hands behind the back if you can. Pull them all the way up off your shoulders. The face comes towards the shins if your legs are straight. Your chest below the knees even. Now the right foot goes back. Back knee down, Kapiyasana. Raise arms up. Lean away from front leg. Arch the back. And then come out of the pose into your high plank. If you like, again, whatever entry you like, chaturanga, or you can take your seat back so you can come through without touching the ground, the body to the ground. Push your elbows into the sides body. Push the roots of your toes. Upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Right leg goes up. And then send the foot between the hands. Drop your seat right close to right behind the heel. Reach up with your arms. Take them back behind the head if you can. And then swing your hands behind the back. Hold your breath. Belly comes onto your right thigh. Your left foot comes forward to meet the right. Uttanasana. Come right up to standing. Reach up and back. Pranayama.
Again, keep on going. Go down. Bury your mind deep in heart. Watch your body move with even more power, grace, and ease. Slide your chest all the way down, close, maybe below the knees. Back onto the asana with your left foot, and then bring your arms up, Kapiyasana. Bring your arms all the way back, curve your back. And then bring your hands back down into high plank. Again, whatever entry you like, into upward facing dog. Pull your hands. Good. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up. And bring the foot between the hands. Reach up and back. Be like a shapeshifter. Moving between the forms effortlessly, gracefully. Swing your hands behind the back, join in if you can, and then the right foot comes forward. Uttanasana. Pull your hands all the way up over your shoulders, maybe even in front of the head. Come all the way up. Arch back. And then back home. Pranayama. One more round. Reach up and back. Go down. Transition seamlessly like you're doing a divine dance of devotion and love. The right foot back. Kapiyasana. Reach up and back. Telescope your trunk out of the hips. Push the lower back up and in to keep the lower back free of wrinkles. This time, if you want, you can do any entry into upward facing dog. If you want to try another one, raise, swing your left leg all the way up and back. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come forward into high plank. Keep your leg up as you bring your chest down. If you need to, lower the right down at the same time. Again, you have to push your elbows into the side of the body. Push through with your toes of the right foot. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, then Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg goes up, send the foot between the hands. Reach up and back, lean away from the front leg. Swing your hands behind the back, join your feet together. Bow down, a gesture of humbleness here. And come all the way up. Back home to Pranayama. Infuse all the movements with compassion and love. Go down. Look at the shape of the pose. Try to figure out what the consciousness is. Every pose has it. Left foot back. With the head down, the eyes downcast. An expression of humility with the arms up and the heart open, the eyes up. An expression of surrender and adoration. Now swing the right leg up if you like. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come forward into high plank. Lower down again. Or modify or do other entries into upward facing dog. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg up. And bring the foot between the hands. Back knee down. You have to keep moving the body or you end up in big trouble. Dharma always says this. Keep moving. This is probably why he's so fit at 86 and a half years old. Bring the right foot forward, or I should say 86 years young. Uttanasana. Come all the way up. Reach up and back. And bring your hands back to the heart. So take pause here for a moment. From the heart. Inhale from the heart up to the crown. Bring the love all the way up there. Hold the breath there. Imagine you're sending the love out to all beings everywhere. Like the sun that shines down on everything equally. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine, unconditional love for all. Hands to the heart. And then down. So through the practice, we cultivate radiant health for the body. Remember, this is the vehicle through which you exercise. We exercise our service. So we want to keep it in good condition. So let's do some balance sequences now. Standing on your left foot. Bring the right foot up. Take hold of the heel from the inside. Bring the leg out to the side and up. So it can be about the height. Try to get the same height as the fingers. Maybe it looks like a letter T. Maybe even higher. If you don't have too much flexibility, you can hold onto the knee if you need to. Or if you have balance issues, you can just stand against the wall. Lift the gaze. Be magnificent and poised like a dancer, a ballet dancer. Now from here, we're going to swing the leg all the way down and back, right into standing split. So I'll turn this way so you can see. Bend your left knee so you can keep your belly to the side. Left hand comes to your foot on the outside. Index finger pressing against the heel. So if it's too much for your hamstring, you can bend your
right knee and push your knee as high as you can. Now from here, look just beyond your toes, bring the right hand close to the foot. Try to get it right beside the foot, come off all but just the index finger. Maybe eventually you can even take your right hand on the foot. Hold the breath. Hip is right over the heel. Now since we're here, hands down on either side of the foot, not too far away, very close actually. And then you can bend your right knee again, bend the toes back on the right foot. See if you can push the left heel up. Push firmly into the ground with your hands at the same time as you're raising your heel. And then if you want, you can take a few jumps. Push into your hands. Push up towards your toes. See if you can come up. If you can hold the pose. You can also come against the wall or the base of the chair. Bring your foot on the wall. Hard for me to do this with because I don't have a wall, but you try to put your foot about the height of the hip and pull your toes away from the wall. So make sure you're not too far away from the wall. Your legs should still be bent. You shouldn't be reaching for the wall. Okay, so let's break the pose, come back just to warm up the body. Let's try again. So standing this time on your right foot. Plant down the right foot, bring your left foot up. Take hold of the heel and bring your leg up. Through the practice, we cultivate enthusiasm. Be willing to try new things. Otherwise, in 20 years, we might still be in the same place as we are today. We lose our enthusiasm when we don't see the progress. Good. Now from here, bring your left leg back down and all the way up. Behind you. Try to get your leg as high as possible. Your foot eventually in line with your right foot. And then bring your right hand to the foot again. But to the outside of the foot, index finger along the outside of the heel. Bend your right knee so you keep your belly with your thigh. Bring your left hand right in close. Take off all but just the index finger. Maybe you can bring your hand on the foot as well. Gaze just in front of your toes. Good. And take your hands down from here. You can bend your left leg again. Push into the ground. Lift the right heel. You can stay here the whole time. Try to get, when you lift your heel, your shoulders over your fingertips. Bring more weight into your hands. Push into the roots of your hands. The fingers, you go over. No big deal. This helps. Once you learn how to do that, then the fear disappears. So bend the toes back. Just stay on your hands. Don't let your arms collapse underneath you. Again, push into the roots of your toes. This is why you want to keep your foot a little bit closer to your hands. If you're further away your feet are, the more you have to jump, the more tendency you have to go all the way over. Bend the toes back. And then back down. From here, roll your way back up. Charge the body, turn the palms forward. Inhale, imagine the best. Coming in from all directions, right through the skin, up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout the body. Next, Adho Chandrasana. Go to the back of the mat. Actually, first let's do gliding eagle with your arms out to the side, or you can join your hands behind your back with your fingers interlaced. With your palms open. Your left foot comes forward. Dive down, your belly on your thigh, and bring your right leg up as high as it will go, and then bring your hands up as high as it will go. If your arms out to the side, they look like the wings of an eagle. See if you can curve your back a little bit. Just forward. Push the shoulders back. And I'll bring the left hand down. Plant it down in front of your left foot, not too close, so that you can open up a little bit more. Adho Chandrasana, bring the right leg back, pull it back a little bit. See if you can, it should feel a curve through the front of the body. You look up, you won't be able to see your foot. Now, see if you can take the right foot. If you can't find it easily, bend your left knee, bring your right knee in towards your body, right to the belly, and then you might be able to find the foot more easily. So take hold of the leg just above the ankle, push the knee out and push the foot away from the body. Pull on the leg. If you want, you can look forward and you can see if you can take your index finger, all but just the index finger off the ground. Eventually your left hand comes to the heart. Maybe your left hand comes to the foot. Push the foot back, away from the seat again. If you want, you can even try to stand up. You can also just do Natarajasana with your left arm, just holding the foot with your right hand. Wherever you are is perfect. Just keep trying your best. The effort's more important than the result. Break the pose, pull the foot back in, release. You can also break down this, you can put your foot down in between if you can't flow from one pose to the next. Just do your best. Now the other side. Arms again out to the side, palms down, or the hands together. Interlacing your fingers. Dive forward with your body, your head above the height of the knee. Left leg goes all the way up to the limit. Pull your hands as far away, arms away from the back as far as possible if you're doing top plate tree. Fall towards your toes. Curve your back. Right hand comes down now. Stay in the fingertips. Open up to your left. Bring your left arm up. Again, pull the left foot back a little bit. Curve the body so it looks sort of like a crescent move from the foot to the toes. A little bit of a curve there. And if you can, take hold of the foot. If you can't reach the foot, again, bend your left knee. Bend your right knee as well as you can anchor the right foot down. Take hold of your leg close just above the ankle. And again, pull the knee all the way back up and push the foot away from your body. You have to pull with your left hand. And if you want, you can try to come into a balance with just on the foot. Take off all but just the index finger off the ground, maybe the hand to the heart, maybe both hands to the foot, and even if you want, push into your right foot and come to standing. Into Natarajasana or standing bow pose. Keep your heart open if you're doing Natarajasana. Try not to try to turn your face up. Good. And then from here, release. Turn the palms forward. Take a deep breath in. Imagine lights of every color coming into the body, all the way up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send the light everywhere throughout your being. Radiate your light outwards to all beings. So now returning to the long edge of the mat. Step or jump your feet apart. Go to your left, Virabhadrasana. Make sure your left knee's not popping in. Over the two middle toes. If you're flexible, come a little bit lower. Work your hip a little bit. Look over your left hand. All the lines of the warrior, all the lines of your pose should reflect the trueness, the straightness of the warrior and their devotion to serve. Now from here, bring your right arm up, Virabhadrasana. If you can't turn your hip easily, you can spin on the ball of the foot and lift the back heel up. You can do a lunge warrior if you like. Otherwise, your foot's flat. You can bring your right foot out a little bit to the right as well to help with balance. Now lower the knee down, flatten out the toes, drop your seat right close to front heel, hands on the knee to start, push your lower back up and in, lift the chest, allow the head to go back. You can stay here the whole time. You can also do Kapiyasana. Hands come together, Kali Mudra. Rock your shoulders back and forth, pull your arms way back. Curve your back, try to get your index fingers over the toes. Pull the torso out of the hips again. Now break the pose. Come with your hands on the inside of your left foot. Move your left foot out to the edge of the mat. Lift the back knee, push back and forth a few times. Try to get your knee further back. Then pull Place your knee in a new position back there. Flatten out the toes. Your left foot should be flat. And see if you can fall, if your hips are low enough on your right forearm, and roll back to your left. Make sure your knee's not way over beyond your toes. It should be straight, and the knee should be close to the shoulder. Try to get your back lower than the knee. If you're not too flexible, stay on your hands, but keep dropping your hips towards the ground. Feel as though they're made of lead. Otherwise, if you're flexible, your hips are down, the rest of the body might fall. The pelvis, the belly, and the chest. Look like a lizard just sunning itself on a warm earth. Fix your gaze on a point in front. Be still like a lizard that's basking in the sun. Now come onto your hands. From here into actually let's do another round of Kapyasana. If you have variations, go ahead. You can stay in this form of chorus. You can turn to the right. Bring the right foot up if you like. Move the knee out towards the right a little bit. You can press the foot against the inside of the arm, or bring your foot to cook the arm. The fingers come closer to your ear. Lean towards your foot a little bit. Your hands might find each other more easily. Then push your foot away from your shoulder. No kinks in the lines of the arms. Think of a swan's neck. No sharp bends. Soft lines. Break the pose. Now from here, turn forward. Lift the toes up on the front foot. Stay on the fingertips, and then let's do this. Hanumanasana. You can have your hip over the knee, your right foot can come to your left a little bit to help for balance. Rest your belly on your thigh. Bend your left knee if you need to get your belly on your thigh, your shoulder right beside your knee. You can rest your cheek on the inside of the left shin. Too easy? Hanumanasana. The right foot back in line with your knee, and then start to slide on your left heel. Keep your shoulders over the hips. Bounce a little bit, not too hard. Again, do it with awareness so you're not going to a place of pain or suffering. If you're all the way down, then you can do any variations you like. Maybe bring your arms over the head. Whatever you're doing, you're embodying the spirit of Hanuman. Devoted, courageous, faithful. Anything is possible. Break the pose. Lean forward, push into your fingertips, drag your left foot back. Come into a box shape. Bend the toes under the back foot. See if you can lift your left foot up. If it comes up easily, it's in the right place. Parivrita Pashkanasana, right arm goes up and then to the outside of your left leg. See if you can get your armpits on the knee. And this eventually will let you go into the bind more easily. Your elbow, if it's in the space underneath your knee, will give more movement, more ability for the arms to go under. Turn to your left if you're taking the bind. Use the left hand to guide your right arm underneath. Bend your fingers in towards the wrist. And then join your hands underneath your belly. Take the left shoulder back. Of course, you don't have a bind. Hands stay in prayer. Push the left hand into the right. Try to get your body up higher than the thigh. Center the chest then comes to your thumbs. Take the left shoulder all the way back. If you can, take your back knee up off the ground. Keep turning towards your left. Eventually your face and chest turn up. You can also, of course, take your knee up off the ground if you have a bind. Break the pose. Come back to the center. From here, Prasarita Palatanasana. Any variation. You can take hold of your legs or slide your hands underneath your feet. Pull the body in between your feet. Your head comes between your feet. If you're more flexible, you can have your hands in reverse prayer. Palms together or behind your back, or join your hands. See if you can get your hands to the ground. Behind your head, or I guess in front of your head. Roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. Now this is a perfectly good inversion, but if you want, you can do headstand here or forearm stance. So if you're doing headstand, you bring your hands in tripod, your fingers in line with your heels, your forearms perpendicular to your upper arms. If you straddle up, go ahead. You can come all the way up. If you kind of go up this way, you can bring your feet behind your wrists. Just bring your feet close in so that your seat eventually comes over your shoulders. Press just underneath the knees against your elbows. See if you pull your toes away from the ground. And then you can bring your feet up higher and then come up the rest of the way if you like. Now from here, come all the way back down. Engage your core muscles as you come closer to the ground so that your feet land in the same place. Come all the way back up. Into easy chakrasana, you may need to move your feet in a little bit, heel toe your feet in. The heels are about 2 feet apart. Hands to the seat, bend your knees, push into your seat, pull down. Your knees go past your toes. Keep pushing your seat, pull down, lift the chest, allow the head to go back. And then as you reach your maximum, you can lift hips forward. Try to bring your legs straight. Slide your hands, if you like, down the backs of your legs, just underneath your knees, or even all the way down if you're flexible. Those of you who are able to go into Urdhva Dhanurasana, you have to see the floor first. Be able to see the floor, and then you can bring your hands down. Again, according to your abilities. Now coming back, if you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana, push hips forward, one hand at a time. Come on your fingertips, right hand to back of the right leg, left hand to back of the left leg, and walk your way back up. Push into your seat, pull down, come all the way back up. Now getting ready to go to the other side. If you need to turn around 180 degrees, then go to your right. Reach beyond your right finger, gaze beyond your right fingertips. Enter into the consciousness of a warrior. Virabhadrasana 1. Bring your left arm up. Be strong and mighty like a warrior. Again, you can do the lunge warrior if that's better if that's easier for your hips. Now bring the back knee down, flatten out the toes, drop your seat right close to front heel, push away from your body from the front leg, lean back away from the leg. Lift the chest, push the lower back up and in. Go into Kapyasana if and when you're ready. Rock your shoulders back and forth. Pull the arms way back. Try to get your body level with the ground. Break the pose. Lizard. Move your right foot to the edge of the mat. Towards the edge of the mat. Your knee and your foot should be in the same line, so neither this happening nor this. And then again, push back a few times to the back and heel to get your knee further back so you get more of the thigh on the ground. Then lower the knee down, flatten out the toes so you can fall to your left on your left forearm and roll back to the right. If your hips are all the way down, you can rest. Bring your armpit on your front foot. Your hands can go you can bring your arms up to the side or take a bind if you're flat on the ground. Right arm goes underneath your leg from the outside, underneath the knee, and join your hands over the back. Go ahead if you have that form. Otherwise, imagine you have a big rock sitting on top of your seat. Allow the body to sink underneath the weight. Use your imagination. Define visualizations that will help you to go deeper into the pose. Now come out of the pose. Into Kapyasana again. Drop your seat forward and right back we go. Keep your arms straight, not bending arms. Think of a crescent moon. There's no kinks and no discontinuities anywhere along the lines. Keep your lines nice and straight.
soft curves. If you want to do your variations, go ahead. Sometimes, again, it helps to bring your left knee out towards the edge of the mat so your knees are a little offset from one another. Follow the same lines, your hips. This helps with balance. Keep your seat low, lean towards your foot, your fingers come close to your ear, and then your right hand can either come in front of your face or behind on the other right side of the head. Turn your palm away, lock your fingers together, and push your foot away. Break the pose. From here, Ardha Hanumanasana. Push your seat back, not all the way back. You want to have, again, your seat over your knee. Left foot can come to the right a little bit, slide your right foot out, lift the toes, and pull your body down on your leg. You can rest your forearms on the ground, you can take hold of the foot if you like. Bring your attention to where you want to find release, probably in the hamstring here. Your attention is like a magnet, it'll attract the prana there. This is too easy, Hanumanasana. Bring your left foot in line with your knee. Start to slide forward. It might be helpful to bring your foot up, scooch forward, and slide on your heel on a slippery surface as opposed to on the mat. Again, you can just work the pose a little bit until eventually your hips come all the way down. Create the image of Hanuman leaping over the island of Sri Lanka. See in your mind, try to realize the best of your ability with your body. Whatever you don't achieve in this lifetime, don't worry. You have many other lifetimes to help to come into that ability. What we don't achieve in this life, we just continue where we just pick up where we left off in this life. No effort is wasted. Now from here, break the pose. Push into your fingertips, lean forward and drag your right foot back. Setting up for your Padivita Pashkanasana. Your legs again like a box, bend your toes under and back foot if you can. And see if you can lift your right foot up. Left arm up. Go to your right. So use your discrimination. Of course, you have knee issues. Sometimes you might need to put your foot flat on the ground, but traditionally the toes are bent under. This helps with balance and control. Your right hand pushes into your left. See if you can get your body higher than the thigh. Your hands at the shoulders. Keep pushing down and raise the body up until the sun in the chest comes behind your thumbs. Then turn to the right as much as you can. Turn your face and chest up. See if you can lift your back knee up off the ground. Hold the breath and lift. Here it might be easier to take the bind. You have more space underneath, less obstruction. So see if you can try. Bend your toes in towards your fingers in towards your wrist. Turn more to the right. Use your right hand to guide the left arm underneath. Pull on your hands once you have the bind. Turn more. Break the pose. Come back into plank. Go into side plank. Left hand comes to the right a little bit. Just spin on your feet. Try not to drop into the shoulder or sag to the hips. If this is happening, lower your left knee down. You can also come onto your forearm if your wrist can't handle it. Come back to high plank. Go on the other hand now. Come back to plank. Lower your knees down. Sit between your feet if you can, Sukta Virasana. If not, any issues, stay higher. Walk your hands back. Go down as far as you can. If you can sit between your feet, go down lower if you can. You can come onto your forearms. You can maybe even come onto your back. Be
Careful of your knees as always. Respect your limitations. Once you're down, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Feel the whole body sinking down. Feel as though the belly button, we're going right through the body into the ground. Keep your thighs together if you can. And then press into your heels. If you're on the ground, tuck your chin in, peel your shoulders up off the mat, and make your way back up. One more round of Vasisthasana. If you have a variation this time, you can go ahead. So, starting in plank on your left hand first. Turn to the right. So you can raise your right leg up if you like. Push your left hip up so you can get your left foot flat on the ground. If you want to keep going, still drag your right foot back. Turn on your left foot. You turn so that the toes are in the same line as the rest of the leg. The knee, the toes in the same line. This helps the left foot to come flat on the ground, or flatter. Try to get your inside of the exit foot down, and it's easier to take your right foot up. If you can take your foot, maybe hold your knee. Bring your knee close in towards your belly. Slide your hand up to the foot if you have the flexibility. Take hold of the foot. Break the pose. Come back. This doesn't necessarily come the first time you try it. Keep on practicing. Constant practice, angry determination, and adherence to ethical rules. You make rapid progress. Again, turn on the foot so that it's easier to anchor down on the right foot. Keep your hip very high, your right arm locked, and eventually your hip and your right leg locked as well. So they can get your left. This forms a good foundation for you to bring up your left knee, making sure it's not going out to the side. In towards the midline, and then you have more control. Break the pose. Come back into your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in, breathe out, soften the line of the back. And now from here, come onto your knees. Child's pose for a moment. Breathe in, exhale, let go of all fatigue. Now is time for inversion. It's the king of the posture. Head stand. Stand on your head any which way you like. So you can come onto your forearms, you can come with your hands. This is a little bit easier if you don't have a lot of, if you're tight in the shoulders. If you can stand the weight on your head, this is a little bit easier to balance if you, to find your way up if you don't have a lot of flexibility in your hips and your shoulders. Make sure your hands are wider than the mat. Your fingertips are facing away, equal distance apart. So you can bring one leg up and back behind you. Walk your foot in as close as possible to your body. When you lift your knee, some you might be able to get your knee into your belly, and this allows you to tilt your hips up a little bit higher. Eventually, pull your toes back away from the ground. And you have to keep pushing through the back foot. Keep your leg very low hanging, your foot like a low hanging fruit. Try to get your feet at the same height of the hips. And this is where you can find the balance most easily. You can also do it on your forearms. If you're doing it on the forearms, I'll demonstrate first. You want to make sure your seat is on your heels like child's pose, your elbows underneath your shoulders. Make sure you can hold out the outer arms easily so that they're not too wide. Your wrists should be hung, heels, your palms should be against the head. Interlace your fingers, place your head in front of your hands, walk your feet up towards your elbows, and then come up. With one leg again, bend your toes back, keep your feet close to your seat. If your legs are too long, this creates movements that are just, again, cause the body to go out of control more easily. So you want to keep your body compact. It's easier to balance. Your head and your elbows form a triangle. Your elbows are not in the same line as your head, otherwise it's difficult to balance. Push down through the arms, push down through the edges of the hands, outside edges of the hands, the wrists. Those who are more advanced can do whatever you are working on. You can keep your legs straight. You can bring your feet into lotus if you like. This makes the mind more one-pointed. Once you find the pose, bring your attention to the space in the eyebrows. Try to remain fixed on that focal point. That you can even move while still keeping your concentration on that point. You can see if you can move your legs. No jerky movements again. Nice and smooth. You can twist if you like. Your torso, your legs. This again, make sure you have good balance. Make sure you're well established in your headstand first. If you want, you can try to come on one arm. Split your legs, one leg back, one leg in front. One form stays on the ground, the other hand comes in tripod position. So you can take one hand up the elbow, just the index finger off the mat. Lean towards the arm that's supporting you. The palm is down on the ground, the fingers spread. The head against the inside of the wrist. So you can take your finger up off the mat, even just for a moment. Eventually you might be able to stay. One more minute to play. Either stay still or keep working on whatever you're working on, one-handed or lotus. Moving your hands around, whatever you like. Whatever you're doing, offer it up. And we're going to come down slowly with control. Back into child's pose. Do the pose without any attachment again to the result. Just try your best. Make it an offering. And when you come to the mindset of just making an offering, serving through the practice, the poses actually come with more ease. Otherwise, your mind goes into a state of restlessness. You're always searching to get the pose, and it eludes you actually, because that's all you're focusing on. So now, let's get ready for shoulder stand. There's a few different entries you can try. If you're more advanced and you don't have any neck issues or shoulder issues, make sure you don't have any of those. You can actually bring your hands behind your head, come up from here, your hands behind your head, walk your feet in. Hold your breath as you come down. Raise your shoulders, bring your hands to your back, catch your back, and come up into shoulder stand. If that's not happening, you just come to the front of the mat and just roll back. Take a few rolls if you need to go back. This builds a bit of momentum. When you get your seat up high enough, catch your hands on the back. You can come into proud pose if you like. I like to do that actually. Try to get your arms further back behind your body. Wiggle a little bit until you can get your wrists together, your elbows come closer, hands then go on the back, and then come up. Feet all the way up. In line with your chin eventually. Of course, if it's go to a place where you're steady, if that means having your legs at an angle and your elbows are not behind your back, that's, again, just more important to be steady and comfortable in the pose. You can stay longer. If you have a lotus, do your lotus. Full lotus, not just half lotus. Try to get your knees higher than your hips if you're doing lotus as well. Now go within. Bring your attention to the space between the eyebrows. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go but deep within, beyond the body, the mind, and the emotions.
plow pose. If you have a lotus, however, you can keep your lotus, do your pindasana. Your lotus comes against your body, you can wrap your arms around your legs, your thighs, your hands join underneath your seat. Your knees on the other side of the head. That's if you have your pindasana. If not, your feet come behind your heads. Hips over your shoulders. Keep your legs either straight or drop your thighs against your body, knees on either side of the head. And practice pratyahara. Squeeze the knees against the head, the ears, so as to close the ears off, close the eyes, so you're not bothered by the sense objects. This improves your concentration. Keep your attention for space in your eyebrows. Now slowly roll out of the pose. Hands behind your back, palms down. Thumb tips touching, index fingers touching. Your back rolls down slowly. No crash landings, no heavy landings. Once your seat lands on your wrists, keep going down. Stop halfway when your legs are midway. Keep your legs charged. Lift your back up off the ground. Move your elbows in a little bit closer behind your back. And now from here, lift the chest. The top of the head comes down. If it's too much, bring your legs all the way down. Breathe very fast and nose like a sniffing dog. Now bring your feet in close to your seat. Edge the feet in line with your hips. You can go into bridge pose from here by just sliding your head back down and push into your arms, lift your back up off the ground. Try to get your chest as high as you can, like a wall. Your shins are vertical. Your knees and the back's knees and your heels in the same line. If you have an upward facing bow, you can do that now. Keep your top of the head on the ground, bring your fingers on either side of the head, behind the head, lift your seat, bounce your head a little bit closer in towards your feet, turn your hands around the other way, and then lift your head up off the ground. Stretch. Lift your heels, rock back and forth. Stretch the whole front of the body. You can practice other variations here if you like. This is if your bridge as well. So we can bring left leg up. Bring your knee in towards your belly first, extend your leg up. Move your hands a little bit closer. Some of you might actually be able to get on, if you're more advanced, you can come on just the fingertips of the right hand. See if you can take all but just the index finger off the ground. You have to really push into your left hand. Move your hands a little bit closer. Eventually you might be able to take your hand right up off the ground onto your right side. Now come back, other leg now. Right knee up towards your belly and then straight up. You can support your hands. If you're doing a bridge, you can bring your hands underneath your seat. Wrap your fingers around the waist. And again, push into your right hand if you want. If you're doing Urdhva Dhanurasana, lift off just the index finger. You might be able to eventually take your head up off the ground entirely, even if it's just for a moment. Good. And come back down. Rest. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Relax everything. Feel as though you fainted on the next exhale. Just allow all the efforts to drain out, all the tension. Now sit up and go to your leg, arms over the head or behind the head, and sit up. From here, let's do, open up your feet to about the width of the mat. Take hold of the heels and just pull on the heels. Try to get your body in between your legs, your belly between your thighs. If you're flexible, you can have your legs flat on the ground. You can even open up your legs a little bit more and then see if you can go down between your legs.
Bring your forearms on the ground, roll the thighs inwards. Some of you might be able to get your belly right on the ground. Try not to round your back too much. If you're in this pose, lead with the heart. Try to get your head forward. Try to get your shoulders eventually lower than the knees. So just keep working the pose that way. No expectation, no attachment to the result. And now come up from here. Let's see. We're going to come up to standing. Let's start off with easy Sukhottanasana. Your belly on your knees, your thighs. You just hang out here. So you can take any expression you like. You can bring your hands against your lower legs. Press your fingertips against your heels. Keep your chest with your knees, your belly with your thighs. You can keep your knees as bent as you need to. Eventually you'll be able to straighten your legs all the way. So go ahead and do that. Allow the gravity to help you to get deeper into the pose. Push your seat up bit by bit. Allow the head to hang heavily close to the ground. Now here, separate your feet a little bit more. You can either take hold of your wrists behind your knees, just hang out here. Or if you're more flexible, bring your arms in between. From the outside, they come in between. Tuck your chin in so you can cup your hands around your ears. Eventually you might be able to interlace your fingers behind your head and then push against backs your legs. Push your elbows out and forward. Try to lift your seat. Break the pose. Bring your hands in front and then lower down onto your belly. Forehead on your hands. Swivel from side to side. Shift your hips, slide your hips from side to side. Like your snake trying to creep out of its old skin. Hands underneath your shoulders. Roll the shoulders back and make your way into cobra. If it's too much, stay on your forearms. You can do sphinx. You can hold the edge of the mat. Anchor down to the thighs, the tops of your hips, and your tops of your feet. Pull the chest forward away from the seat. Be stoic and steady like the Sphinx has stood this test of time. Eventually, you may be able to lift your elbows up, allow the head to go back. And eventually, you can walk your hands closer and closer. Bring your feet together for cobra. Keep your neck long, make sure you don't lose your neck. Keep rolling your shoulders back. Push your chest forward away from the seat. Try to visualize a move in the spine. Always smooth curve, no sharp bends anywhere along the spine. To get more flexible, you might be able to come onto your fingertips and lean to one side. Plant your fingertips right in front of your hips. Really press into your fingertips so you can place the other hand the same, like the same line. Allow the head to go back. Open up your legs if you like. If you're flexible, try to touch your toes to the head. Imagine you're squeezing socks behind your knees. Your thighs should be on the ground. If your thighs are, it's not an upward facing dog, so a lot of people think are doing this sometimes. Keep your thighs on the ground, then your feet will come up higher. Eventually, when your feet are at the head, you can bring your hands down again, your palms. Break the pose. Come down. Rest. Forehead on the hands. Shift from side to side. One more. Bow pose, Dhanurasana. Take hold of the ankles. Try to take hold of your legs as opposed to your feet. And then start to lift your chest. Push your feet away from your seat. You can even stay here if you like.
If you can, however, pull your legs up off the ground, their thighs up off the ground, pull on your legs. Try not to have your feet too far apart, no more than hips apart if possible. Pull on your legs, eventually if you look up, you'll see your toes. You can rock if you like. Go all the way back on your thighs. Massage the organs. You can turn to one side if you like. If it's easy for you, push your shins away from you. Then go back to the middle and go to the other side. So again, whatever you like to do according to your abilities. Make the best offering possible. And break the pose. Forehead on the hands, breathe in. And breathe out. Each time you practice, try to hold the pose a little bit longer. Hands underneath the shoulders, come up to seated. When you hold the poses long enough, it starts to whisper its secrets to you. So just building bit by bit. Ardha Matsyendrasana, your left leg folded under, right foot on the outside of the left knee. Make sure you're not sitting on your foot. If you can't get both your sides, your seat down, just extend your left leg. And your right foot then moves further beyond the knee, between the knee and that ankle. Right hand behind the back, left arm up. Go to the right. Pull the knee beyond the left edge of the body. Keep your chest open. Try not to slouch. Try not to lose the neck. Telescope your neck out of the shoulders, your trunk out of the hips. Push your lower back up and in. If you're doing the full pose, you can take hold of the heel or any bind if you know any. Left arm goes underneath your right leg. Your left arm goes underneath your right leg. Join your hands behind your back. This is good for massaging your organs to help promote good digestion and elimination. Break the pose. Change your legs around. Go to your left. I like to hold the heel. It sometimes gives good resistance as you're twisting. Keep pushing with the back of the right arm against the outside of the left leg. Try to get your knee beyond the right edge of the body. Try to get your chin over your back shoulder at the same time. It's not just the eyes that turn, the whole torso twists. Come out of pose, lie on your back, Shavasana. Make your way down on your mat. Allow everything to relax. Feel as though the body were sinking down into the ground. Flesh hanging off the bones. Any tension that you feel, you can draw it to the center of the body with your imagination. Imagine it's all moving there. On the exhale, imagine just funneling out of the body. The body is completely in the state of relaxation, becomes completely receptive, or more receptive to receiving the best. All the fruits, the practice that you renounce, they all come back in a way that is positive, through positive
action, thoughts, and words through loving words, loving actions, loving thoughts, you attract good karma. And then you stay motivated to stay in adherence to ethical rules because you see the good effects. And think not only of your own feelings, think about all those around us whom we're helping through the practice, whom we're sharing with. Every act of kindness that we do is an act of kindness towards the divine essence within, towards God. Stay with the intention of always seeing God in all beings, seeing divine, that beautiful divine force in all beings, and then it becomes unthinkable to want to do harm, to bring pain or suffering to them. So now let's prepare to do that in our day-to-day lives. Come back to seated position now. Move in a way that is gentle, that is quiet, that is reverent. We'll close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within and send out to all beings everywhere. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Feel free to do more Shavasana if you like, if you feel you need to have more time to integrate the benefits. Much love. Hope to see you soon.